Hello and welcome to the Dippin' Dots how-to video for the setup of a Divi vending machine. First, let's take a look at some tools you'll need. First, you'll need a pair of wire cutters for removing zip ties, a 1 3/8 socket or wrench. This is used to level the vending machine. If you're using a socket, you'll also need the appropriate size ratchet. A wrench is much easier, and that's what we recommend. And finally, you're going to need this small level, which is included with your machine. Furthermore, you'll need a pallet jack for raising the machine to level it. Once we have the vending machine close to the location where it will be set up, we're going to go into the coin and product slots and remove all of the products that come with your vending machine. With all the products removed, let's take a look at what we received. There's a set of 2 keys for the vending machine, an ice scraper. This is used to defrost the freezer on occasion. You'll also receive the small level, which we'll use in a moment, a FastCorp information packet about the vending machine itself, as well as Dippin' Dots written setup instructions. Taking a look at what's inside of this packet, you'll notice we include written instructions on how to set up the vending machine, as well as a bin guide. Keep this guide, as it'll tell you what product bins load where. Now that we have all of our paperwork, it's time to open our vending machine. Turn the handle counterclockwise until it becomes free. Pull out on the handle and the door will swing open. With the door open, we can remove these pieces of paper on the lid of the freezer. Take these and set them aside. And now we can place our level we received in the center of the freezer's lid. Now that our level's in place, it's time to level our vending machine. We'll start by inserting a pallet jack underneath of the machine from the back. We'll raise it high enough so we can get our socket under it. If you're using a wrench, this step may not be necessary, as the wrench will turn the leveling legs without having to lift the machine. Now that our machine's up in the air, we'll be able to gain access to the 4 leveling legs located in each corner of the vending machine. We'll start by adjusting the front leg. When adjusting, remember that turning to the left will raise the machine. Turning to the right lowers the machine. The bubble on the level goes to the highest point. So if the bubble is at the highest point on the right, you'll need to either raise the left side or lower the right side. This video is just for an example, and you should always make sure you adjust your legs accordingly. With our adjustment made, we can lower our pallet jack and then open the door again to check the level. Repeat this leveling procedure as many times as needed, otherwise the door will have difficulty opening and closing. Once this process is completed, you can open the door and check your level to make sure the bubble is in the very center. Our next step is going to be removing the shipping ties from the machine, starting with the large tie here on the robot. Remove the tie and all of the packing material surrounding the robot. With the packing material and the zip tie removed, we're going to pull the robot straight out toward the center outside of the vending machine. Next, we're going to remove the shipping tie located on the freezer. Using our wire cutters, we're going to be very careful to snip the tie and not anything else. Once the tie is cut, it can be removed. If you're having trouble locating this tie, it's located on the right side of the freezer near the top. Finally, remove the packing material from the top of the product slot. Moving to the back of our machine, we can free up our power cord. Start by cutting the hanging tie located here, followed by the tie that secures the cord. During this step, be careful not to drop it, as the inline surge protector could be broken. Now we can attach our freezer to power. Once connected, check the red LED to make sure that it does have power. Moving inside our vending machine, we're going to open the service door. Then, we're going to take the display here and flip it inward. This way we'll be able to view the display while using the service keypad. Now we can power on our vending machine. The main power switch is located behind the freezer right here. Flip it to the on position, and now we can turn on our 24-volt power supply. The 24-volt power supply is located at the bottom of the door next to the power box. Once we have power, the first thing we'll see on our display is a health sensor error code. We'll have to clear this in order to continue. To do so, simply press the star key on our pad. Next, we're going to set the prices. To unlock the keypad, press the VAC key. Once this is done, the first option will be change price. Press pound to accept this option. Enter the selection of the price you'd like to change. Once that's done, just enter the amount and press pound to accept. You can repeat this step for each selection. Once our prices are set at the desired point, we're going to use the star key on our keypad until we reach option 22 for verify all bins. Once we're on option 22, press pound to accept. Once you press the pound key, the freezer will automatically open and the robot will automatically drop to the first bin. Next, we're going to use our down key to lower the robot into the bin. As the down key is pressed, the robot will lower itself down into the bin. As you can see with the robot lowered, it's not centered with the bin. With the robot down, we're going to go ahead and adjust the arm. You just do this manually until the vacuum line matches up with the center of the bin. As you can see, everything is now nice and centered. Now that the robot's centered, we're going to press the pound key to accept the position. Once we do this, the robot will retract the vacuum and then automatically move itself in position for the next bin. You'll repeat this step for every bin until you've gone through all of them. Now it's time to load our coin mech. To remove our coin mech, we pull up on the yellow handle seen here, and then just gently pull it out from the machine. Looking at our coin mech, we'll see that the coin values are listed on the yellow tag on the front of it. However, if these are incorrect, you can always tell by the color-coded clips on the bottom of the coin mech. The red is nickels, black is for quarters, white is for dimes, another slot for quarters, and then blue is for dollars. Once our coin mech is loaded, we just insert it back into the machine, bottom first, and then popping in the top. With our coin mech loaded, we're going to go ahead and close up the machine. First we close the display, followed by the service door, and then we lock our main front door. Allow 24 hours for the freezer to cool inside before loading product. Once the handle becomes tight, you can remove the key and press the handle in. Loading product. Once our freezer is cooled, we're going to open the door again. First you insert the key and unlock the handle and pop it out. Then we're going to turn it until it pulls free and then just slide the door open. With our door open, we're going to again open the service door and use our service keypad. You can flip your screen back in so you may view it, and we're going to press the load key. Once the load key is pressed, the lid of the freezer automatically opens and the robot moves into a back position. When loading product, use your bin chart so that you put the right products in the right bins. But to load it, you simply place the lid side down and the bottom of the cup should face up. Just drop them into the center of the bins. Repeat this step until each bin is full with the proper product. When filling product, be sure not to go over the edge of the freezer. Once all product is full, press the close key on your keypad. This will bring the robot back to a forward position and close the lid of the freezer. We can now once again close our vending machine by flipping the display back in, closing the service door, and then once again locking the machine. Thank you very much for watching.